I specifically asked Alexa about 3 minutes ago, is it going to rain today? She said no. You can't see it probably, but you can see it on the bike. It's raining. Lightly. Just like sprinkles. But it's raining. Gear needs to be a balance of how you are riding and comfort, practicality. If your gear is not comfortable, you won't wear it. If your gear looks stupid, you won't wear it. That is not protective. If you're not wearing it, it's zero protection. So you are better off with gear that you are comfortable with, that you think looks good, that offers some protection, than owning or just not buying gear that would be more protective, but you don't wear. Oh yay. Let's get in front of that guy if we can. Now, I'm not saying that you always go with, the most comfortable. You balance it, right? If you're doing something sketchy, like you're gonna go do those twisties and push the limits a little bit. You're not, forget the track, but just in general. You're gonna go do something where you're gonna be riding 7 or 8 out of 10 for your skill level or your bike. Have the gear. Put on more protective gear. Don't do that in the hoodie and regular jeans and regular footwear and a pair of mechanics gloves. On the other hand, if you're just riding around town and you don't live in a major metropolitan area with crazy traffic and you're literally just going to the grocery store, yeah, helmet, gloves, maybe that's good enough. Don't wear flip-flops, but you don't necessarily need full-on crazy gear. Is it bad to wear it? No. Should you strive to have your full-on gear comfortable enough that you're willing to do that? Sure. But there's a certain beauty to the freedom of less gear. Gear is always going to be more cumbersome than non-gear. But I think there needs to be a balance. And you should strive to adapt your gear to your particular needs. There's no need to have your gear be awkward and uncomfortable. For example, I'm wearing a long sleeve Henley, my work shirt, and my Scorpion XO Optima. And while I wouldn't say the Scorpion XO is the world's most comfortable jacket, it is not much more awkward and uncomfortable for this position than any other jacket I would wear for the conditions. I'm outside in the wind and the wet. So, it's not like I would be wearing a t-shirt. Your gear shouldn't be the obstacle. If it is, get different gear. And I apologize, guys. I'm going to have to take this GoPro off. We're going to have to we're going to have to finish this video another day. Maybe on the ride home. Because if I keep this GoPro on, I'm going to lose it. And I cannot afford to lose a $400 GoPro. We are getting ready to head home. And I have no idea where I cut off from the rain earlier. So we're just going to kind of roll into what I think was my next topic. So the next part I think needs consideration is comfort and style and prioritizing, your sense of motorcycling culture. There's no need in today's world with the options available to us that you should be riding around in gear most of the time that doesn't reflect what you want it to reflect. I mean, there are exceptions, and when you choose them, you're still making a statement. Like this XO Optima jacket that I wear regularly. It makes a statement that I'm going to keep riding even though the weather is lousy. And this is something I talk about all the time on my firearms channel. Make a list of what you're doing with the gun. What really are you doing? Not what you theoretically, what are you really going to do? Or in this case, the gear. What features do you really actually need? What is your real budget? How often are you really going to use this? What really matters for it? And then make another list for likes, things you would like to have, and then make a list of things that are totally unacceptable. Work those lists. Don't work your fantasy idea. Work the reality. It really has to do this, 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 and this, and it absolutely can't be this. And then if I have multiple options that fit those criteria, these are the things that I would like in addition. You notice that my main helmet is white. My main jacket is bright colors. My other main jacket, bright colors. If you're a rider up north, say, we're talking Jess from her Two Wheels, or any of the New England or Midwest or any of those guys, where it's pretty chilly most of the year. Even during the summer, you're talking 80s and 90s at the highs normally, and a lot of days well under that in the 60s and 70s. And if you ride in the evening, it might even be down in the 50s. A black jacket might not be the end of the world. Sure, you might want one that you can open zippers for ventilation or has perforations or something. But you're considering the fact that even in the summer, you could get cold on a bike. The odds of me getting cold on a bike in the summer in Texas are so small that it's not even funny.